Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Oh, the ball just did... Wilson! Couldn't squeeze it through. Lima. He's had a shot! Ongisa gets flagged offside. He's had it nicked away. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this fella, James Maddison, could be key here, Peter. It's all about how much of the ball he has. You'll often see him drop well below the opposition midfield line to collect the ball, and that's where all that combination play begins. He can beat you in so many ways from that position.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Wilson. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Wilson! That ball looks a good one. Chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Lima. Well, that looks a decent ball. Played into the box. Petrovic deals with that nice and simple. Lima has the space to scheme. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he's taking no chances there. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Wilson's cross, and it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Wilson clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And that pass pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chukwueze.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Brozovic. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shoots! And he thumps it clear.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And it's been played through. Lima. And Wilson. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's being shifted off it. Wilson. In with the challenge. Maddison. Wilson. Guendouzi. Brozovic. Now it's Martinez. Anguissa. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So neither side has found the way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Brozovic. Now it's Martinez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability on time.
And Keane! They've got to be quick to recover this. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Hernandez. Front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Maddison. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now this could be a chance. Keane! And that's a sharp finish. It is the pick-me-up they all long for.
Anguissa really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Maddison, there's the shot! No, just not quite.
Maddison certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly.
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
He's on it, can he get away? Maddison. Now it's Chukwueze. Time and again they are repelled.
Sporting Braga really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, he's and the shot! And that's it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Sporting Braga restore parity.
Well, there's a genuine sense of tit-for-tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
So what can they make of this? And this is Insigne. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Good ball, good take. Flashes it across. Corner then. Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Lima, played out wide, and he's quick to return it. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Munoz.
Oh, really well played.
And here's Keane.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Spread neatly. Now this could be a chance. Can he find the finish? And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
So we have movement on both benches.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Now it's Keane. Schmidt crosses it. Terrific effort. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Schmidt. Pinches it off him.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
I've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Corner.
Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Munoz is there, and he can get that clear. McTominay. There will be 4 extra minutes. Schmidt. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Caros espectadores, estejam atentos ao ecrã para as últimas informações sobre o tráfego nas principais vias de acesso ao estádio.